we now see that America has launched missile strikes against the nation of Syria because America said they did it because the Assad regime in Syria used chemical weapons against its own people. Russia is saying that it's a lie, that Assad did not do it, that this is a fabrication of the truth, that this was set up by a foreign power to make it look like the Syrians did it to the Syrian people to justify these airstrikes. Let me say this, brothers and sisters. Last week, I too believe that the Syrian government did this, but I began to do further in-depth research. And I am telling you, I think there's possibly some truth that Donald Trump is so paranoid about this Russia investigation, his lawyer being now raided, his home being raided of his attorney, confiscating documents, that perhaps this was set up to justify launching a strike against Syria to divert the Americans' public attention away from the investigation of the FBI into the Trump administration and to get our minds focused on a war. This country has a history of fabricating incidents to get us involved in international problems to justify us getting involved with military force. So the sinking of the Lusitania was a lie that justified the American government to get involved in that war. Before the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, there was a plan in place to justify America attacking Japan on the premise of a lie. Before the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, this is documented facts.
All right, so the moon is made out of green cheese. I don't know if you've heard that. But look, I get the whole conspiracy theory thing, but you really believe that we would drop chemical weapons on kids and kill them just to divert attention from Michael Cohen's office getting raided by the FBI? I mean, really, Quanell?
Well, let's talk about that. America in the 1930s, on purposely, the Department of the U.S. Army's Biological and Chemical Warfare Department launched an experimental carried out practice against black men, giving them syphilis and gonorrhea. They did it for 34 years and never told these men. They gave them gonorrhea and they went home and impregnated their wives. These men had children born without brains, without eyes, without lungs because of syphilis and gonorrhea infection. And this was carried out by the United States Army of Chemical and Biological Warfare. So chemical warfare has been practiced against the citizens of this nation by its own government. So don't tell me America won't do it.
You know, when the Pilgrims came, they didn't really have turkey at Thanksgiving.
No, the truth is so damn powerful. You now got to make a joke because you can't deal with the consequences of the facts that I've just given you about your own nation.
Look, the problem with your history is that we're talking about Syria, and we're talking about now.
No, we're talking about a nation using chemical weapons.
God help you, Quanell.
Hey, look here, baby. America has a documented proof of faking incidents to justify behavior somewhere else.
That's sad.